Rory Mcilroy PGA, the Tour Championship, which skipped the Orlando Classic. I don't know, I wanted to play it, and I really didn't feel like recording, so Championship Live. Hopefully I'll win this. I got ripped off in the, hopefully I don't get ripped off during this one, so here we go. We're in ninth position, starting out on the 6th hole, 2 to 3 mile per hour winds. Let's go. Still battling a cough. Always it always comes up worse around the evening time.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. Welcome back to the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs, the Tour Championship. Rich Lerner for EA Sports, alongside my good friend Frank Nobilo. Happy to be here at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. It was established back in 1913. It was the course that the young Bobby Jones grew up and learned the game on, designed by Donald Ross. And we're getting set for the tournament action here again today. Setting up for a 210-yard shot here to the par 3. This is really one of the most scenic holes
so we're starting
on
out on
tour
a par
all year
3,
long.
the 6th
and
hole.
a fitting spot for
They want me
the
to use
season
the 6th
finale.
iron, but we'll see.
Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. It's
it
the
looks like
6th hole.
I can use the
It's
6th
over
iron.
200 yards, and there's plenty of blue water out there just to keep a player focused on the task at hand. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Just a beautiful approach shot.
215 yards?
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Short swing as always.
And with that birdie, moving into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
And we're starting to notice the name.
On to the 7th hole here at East Lake in the Tour Championship.
I already started to notice the name.
That's an absolute...
Now with the approach here at the par 4 7th.
Can't get rid of this cough. Oh, what did I do there?
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
he's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality. Oh, chance for birdie. And just moving that much closer to the leader now, Rich.
Here's another dogleg to the left at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It's the 405-yard par 4 8th hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side.
Yep, I saw them, and I see that bunker
You want to be positioned on the right.
next to the
Get it
green,
down that right
and
side
we're
in
in
the
the rough.
fairway. You'll have a good chance to attack the whole location.
Oh,
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got
in the
away a
rough.
little bit on that tee ball. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit in regulation. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. We mentioned at the start of this tour championship, East Lake is a par 70, so just 2 par 5s, and here is the first on the golf course. It's the 9th, 600 yards. There's some water in play. Still, though, a good chance for birdie.
I'm not even going to spin it. I'm just going to let it go.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Second from an excellent lie.
4 iron. Uh-oh.
Get down. Lay down. Wow.
Looks like I'm not going to get this eagle.
That's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
I could.
Just playing excellent golf. 5 under for the tournament. FedEx Cup drama continuing here at historic East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. We're getting set for the backside. Rich Lerner and Frank Nobilo for EA Sports calling all the action. And we'll take you down now to the 10th hole. That
362 yards
with the bat. He really laid into that.
More than got a piece of that.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Nice.
Racking them and stacking them right now. 6 under par for the tournament.
Racking them and stacking them.
Rich, in that great opportunity. Name on top of the leaderboard. It is only round 1.
Good place to be.
I believe that's bowling. Jordan Spieth. I don't think I've seen him all tournament, all the season long. I mean, on the game, I've seen him in the tournaments in real life, but not in the game. I don't know where he came from. Jordan Spieth is trying to take my crown. Well, Mr. Spieth, you're not going to take my crown.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Tour Championship. Well, it all comes down to this, the finale in the FedEx Cup playoffs, and a mere $10 million payout to the champion. Won in the past by Brandt Snedeker and Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk with the backwards ball cap in the rain, Bill Haas with that amazing up at Billy Horschel last year. They all took home the big prize in the FedEx Cup playoffs. It is, of course,
Rory
steeped
Mcilroy?
in history,
Oh, no.
designed by one of the game's all-time best architects, Donald Ross.
Man,
Was
they
the
might
boyhood
steal it
home
from me.
of one of the true legends of the sport, Bobby Jones. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Let's get right down to the action.
Well, if I play bad, then yeah, they could take it from me. But if I play
I've seen some long
good,
tee shots, but it's the
which I'm
advantage to
doing
tee
right
that
now.
ball up. Get it up there quickly,
heck,
get the wind
I'm
behind
in
you.
my,
It's amazing how far you can hit it.
I'm in my own little paradise right now.
That is a really
But I don't
good
think
shot
we're getting
landing close to the
I don't
flag
think we're
stick.
getting birdie right now, though. I'm afraid to say.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
A little bit. Yeah,
Well, that would
I
have been a
called
bonus
it.
had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
So they'll tap in.
I mean, it is a difficult golf course in my opinion. So,
And that par certainly won't hurt the
and
cause.
Spieth
Still
is
some
still
time.
at 8 under. McIlroy is at 5 under.
Now to the first par 3 here at the Tour Championship at East Lake. It is the second hole,
Those are the 2
214
best
yards.
players in the game too.
And really, to score well at East Lake, players cannot afford to miss the green on the short side of the flagstick, and that's especially true right here. This par 3 plays a bit shorter than the yardage,
Hey, what
but
club
it is
did I
a
just
must to
shoot?
put the ball on the green. That green slopes
Did I shoot at
dramatically
a
from back
5
to
iron or
front
4 iron?
and from left to right, and is guarded by bunkers on both sides. So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Par yesterday,
I'm done.
now for birdie.
Yeah, I'm done. Jeez.
Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold, very bold.
I'm done.
And getting ready for the putt.
Yeah, at
He'll
least
take
there was
par.
a bogey
Move
though.
on. Hole number 3 is a par 4. It's only 390 yards. Frank, what do you think the right club selection is off the tee?
Majority of players hit like 3 wood off the tee. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there.
No, sir, that's the driver.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Frank, I know you like boxing. That was some heavyweight power right there.
Smoked.
I wish they had a boxing
Now
game
it's
for
right in his
PS4.
wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
And I think we
Good
could tie
chance
the
now
game
for a
up right
birdie.
now
That
with
was
a Jordan
outstanding
Spieth.
play.
Oh, it's
Who was
almost a
at 8 under, I
guarantee there
believe.
after that shot. Even par currently.
After that birdie, we
No,
have
he
a
went back
brand
up.
new
He went
leader
back,
on top
to
of this
7 under.
leaderboard.
Deservedly so.
And now back over to the 4th. Even par through the early portion of this second round. What are some keys for the day in order to
Another
set
one.
himself up for success?
Well, I think take advantage of some of the short par balls out here, Rich. You're going to have a wedge in your hand. The shots that you could pretty much guarantee you can get inside 15 or 20 feet. You know there's a bunch of opportunities.
Let's see that one.
Frank couldn't ask for anything
401
more.
yards.
Just the
Due to the
lie
wind.
too. It is sitting
Yeah,
up
I'll
like it's
take it.
teed up.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Making eagle, making a move on top of the leaderboard.
Two-shot game right there on that
That
very
was a good
hole.
one.
Tour Championship and the race for the FedEx Cup prize rolling on here at East Lake. And Frank, what are the players facing here at the 5th hole?
Well, this is the toughest par 4 they've seen so far in the round. And one of the reasons why it's a par 5 for the members. At just over 500 yards, it's going to require your best tee shot and
It should be
allow
a
for that
par
fairway.
five
You're not
at
going to
least.
see where the ball finishes because it's a blind tee shot. This one will get your attention.
419
Well, a hard
yards.
hole
I thought it was
after
going
that
to
tee
go
shot
to
has now become an easy
420.
hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie. Stuffed it in
that's
there
something.
really close.
Yeah,
and
it's
now
something.
just a tap in. Now this for birdie. Came away with par in the previous round. Pretty much doing everything right
Now we
this
can go
week.
back in first
11
place.
under for the tournament.
Wherever you belong.
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament.
How do I stop this constant taking? Jeez almighty. Excuse me.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today it's live third-round coverage of the PGA Tour season finale. Welcome to the permanent home of the Tour Championship, where the likes of Brandt Snedeker, Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk, Bill Haas, Henrik Stenson, and Billy Horschel took the title and the $10 million prize that goes with the FedEx Cup. Designed by Donald Ross and played by the greatest players in the game. This is Rich Lerner, along with Frank Nobilo in the booth for EA Sports. Let's jump down to the action.
Sunday. What's going on Sunday?
On to the 7th hole here at East Lake in the Tour Championship.
Sunday, I'm gonna record during the day because I got the WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view to watch. So Sunday,
can't ask for much
during
more
the
here
day,
at
I'll
the
be
7th.
doing live streams
a good one.
and videos. So
Frank, really good chance from this position
don't
to make a
expect
birdie.
anything.
Yeah,
from
really
me
the
during
only
the
thing
day.
he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This is a good-looking shot. And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Come on, Charlie.
You'll love them, the birdies, and that's another one. Here's another dogleg to the left at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It's the 405-yard par 4 8th hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side. You need to avoid those. You want to be positioned on the right. If you get it down that right side in the fairway, you have a good chance to attack the whole location. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Sit down, get down.
Oh, this is going.
So the second of the
Bad
par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
But a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of
That's a bad
mistakes.
shot.
See if he does it here.
Oh, what an incredible shot. We mentioned at the start of this Tour Championship, East Lake is a par 70, so just 2 par 5s, and here is the first on the golf course. It's the 9th,
Another one.
600 yards. There's some water in play. Still, though, a chance for birdie. Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Good scoring opportunity here with a second shot to this par 5 9.
I guess I'll hit the fairway one. Maybe I shouldn't. Alright, is everyone happy?
Chance to get it close here.
Yeah.
Well, East Lake Golf
You know
Club
what?
was named the permanent home of the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola back in
Did you?
2005. It's the final event of the
All right.
PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup, and only the top 30 players on that points list qualify each year.
I got
so
robbed.
it is an exclusive field.
It is, and if I could steal the tagline from Coca-Cola,
Yeah, keep going.
Tour
Roll off the
Championship
green
is
for all, okay.
real fun.
Birdie try up next.
You get him par.
It's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Yeah, there's no way I'm making it.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Good play.
Good effort, and good par putt. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back nine, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Good tee shot right in the short grass. Frank, this is a position where the player is absolutely licking his chops. A good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun.
Or if the greens
Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Well, if the wind wasn't as bad, maybe
well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
It's all line. Hey, what's up?
Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par.
All right.
Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf.
I thought that was
continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the
round.
only hole on the golf course under 200 yards. It's a 197-yard par 3.
How to play this one, though?
Good-looking shot right here.
Back.
That will be a great look at birdie.
If I had a face cam, I would really show it for this hole because I don't know what happened. Maybe there is no need. Oh, wait. Straight away.
A good solid stroke there. No sign of nerves on that.
Final round is coming right after.
Has been looking good.
Well, not right after.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think our
just
winner
a little bit
is
after.
certainly going to come from that list right now. I'm excited for tomorrow's final round.
Just a little bit after. Can't stop coughing though. Four to 6 miles per hour. I mean, that's not bad, but it can carry your ball in a different direction than you intended to. So, I mean, it's kind of bad.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Tour Championship. Atlanta, Georgia, and East Lake Golf Club, so respected by everyone who has ever stepped foot on it. Today, we're here for the Tour Championship, the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. This is Rich Lerner along with Frank Nobilo to make the call out here today. Time to jump straight into the action out on the course. Final round of the Tour Championship brings us to the 14th hole. It's a 442-yard par 4. And Frank, you could face a challenge here off the tee with sort of a side no
red hat and
then
the
when
red
you get
shirt.
to that green as well, another one of those greens sloping back to front. So position, it would appear, is really the key here.
Yeah, it's one of those holes too. You never feel like you've got the right club in your hand. You try and hit an iron down there, it goes in the rough. You're left with a lengthy second shot. Then you try and hit driver. If that hangs up in the left rough, well, it's no shot coming over that front left bunker.
Outfit I made.
You've got to try and find a shot.
I think what
that'll
stands
go
out
in
the
the
most are
fairway.
the
Be careful too with that
red
right
shoes.
side of the green. You'll notice the green angles to the left, so that right side finishes very, very quickly.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Birdie putt coming up. The par on this hole yesterday.
18 under. Oh, really good.
Everybody
McIlroy
loves
is
him.
at 16 under, so is Spieth, so is Lee. Oh no.
There are just 2 par 5s here at the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. This is the second and last of the 5 pars, the 15th. It is only 525 yards, and if you walk away with par here, you will likely have dropped the shot to the field. This is a chance to make birdie or eagle. Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach too. And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That is one of the shots of the day.
Well, I'm afraid to say it. I don't think we're going to get an eagle.
Good look at eagle. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Well, that was a good looking putt, just not falling right.
I called it.
He said he was going to be disappointed.
I am disappointed. I lost the shot. I'll try to settle for birdie.
Over the putt.
Probably not.
Right in the heart.
McIlroy and Lee are at 17 under. Oh, they're gonna catch up.
Players now arriving at the 16th hole, 481-yard par 4, and Frank, the pressure is really starting to mount here in the final round of the Tour Championship.
Oh, you can smell that $10 million right now. You can also see that fairway shrinking. Notice the look of those 4 bunkers down the left. The fairway gets narrower and narrower the further you go down. You can try and fly past them, but this is going to be another one where the tee shot's downhill and the second shot.
We knew it right away, Frank. That's a good one.
Solid.
Well, this is the point in the round where a player really wants to be focused, dialed in. Second shot here at the par 4 16.
And coming off a downhill lie, so allow that ball to go a little bit further than normal and perhaps even take that extra kick.
Just picked up a birdie.
Shot.
Yeah, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Birdie try again here today. He's made it.
So McIlroy and Lee stayed at 17 under.
Final round of the Tour Championship. Just a couple of holes to play. 455-yard par 4 17. Frank, it is a big moment, and it is a tough par 4.
And it's a big stage with all that water on the left. So you're
well aware
what's up,
man? Thanks for joining.
And if you don't notice those 3 bunkers on the right, you better have a look at your yardage book because they'll easily come into play if you just bail out to the right. This requires
I'm sorry for the bright red shoes my character is wearing.
Frank, this is always one of the most crucial shots
going to have to change
in any round
those.
at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It is the second to the 17th.
A high lofted second shot once again required here. There's a little area on the front that you can use with the flags there, but when that flag gets back or left, really you have to hit the ball in the middle of the green and just allow that slope to take it here. Very risky to go at the flag.
From about 8 feet.
I'm going to make this. Oh well, just wing it.
Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Frank, here we are, the final hole of the final round of the final event of the FedEx Cup season.
Yeah, this is it. They give you a little bit of a reprieve. You wouldn't think you could do too much damage on this. But if you have to make 3 to win, and that's to win everything, there's much easier holes to play than this.
And I think it's safe to say that I won the Tour Championship.
It's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie.
We finished out with a 22-under par. I'll take it.
Just an amazing display. The records
very much
continue to fall. And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.
Yeah, this was a close tournament too. God, look how many points I was ahead. Let's see. I'm 11-0 at this. So we're going on to season 13. It says I'm gonna save the BioWare for Classic probably for tomorrow or Sunday. So that's a hit and miss from here. So, but the video for the BioWare Classic will probably be out tomorrow. And live stream. I don't know if I'm live streaming tomorrow night or not. I'm probably gonna be doing stuff with family, but if I'm not, I'll be more than likely streaming tomorrow. Golf cart into the wall. My God. But other than that, like it and subscribe, and I'll be back with another live stream in just a little bit.